minutes past 4. Today is the 4th day of March 2023. We're almost out of the first quarter of the year, and you know how we do it every Saturday once it's 4 p.m. We're out here for another edition, fresh edition of The Missing Link, right here on Flow 94.9 FM, a program whose primary goal is to drive a holistic development of the youth. I'm talking about the Heart to Build initiative. They are the major facilitators of The Missing Link right here on Flow 94.9 FM. My name is Chidera Achelona. You know how we do it. I am out here with one over two of the founders of the Heart to Build initiative, Onyera Fwachoko, as usual. our gift that doesn't stop giving.
I don't know what.
Welcome to the show today. Another edition.
Thank you, Dara.
The post-election edition.
Thank you. I don't even remember that 2 Saturdays ago.
Why?
It's good to be back in the studios.
All right, you need to see her. I really, every week I give you content. That's why I'm here. So, if you're outside Uma here, you can go on our Facebook page. We are live right now. Flow 94.9 FM. You can type in your search bar Flow space 94.9 space FM space Umahia. We're live right now, and of course, the Missing Link has just left the car park. Today we're going to be talking about staying calm in the face of extreme provocation. I mean, I feel like this is a very, very thoughtful topic considering the situation we're in right now as Nigerians. A lot of people are provoked, to be honest. You know, I woke up in the morning, I greeted my neighbor, and Ogajeri told me, what is good about the morning? Dara, what is good about the morning? I'm like, oh, please. So, I mean, let's even start from last week. I mean, we're not able to be here last week for the Missing Link because of the election follow-up. So so how do you feel about last Saturday?
Well, I feel good for the reason that I decided to cast my vote for my choice candidates, because we have 3 positions that people had to vote for.
Yeah. And
for the fact that I was able to, 25th February came and I was part of it. I mean, it felt good. And for me, the greatest satisfaction I have is that I went and I cast my vote. I didn't sit back to say, I don't know what is going to happen. I did my own part. If you play your own part in a game, whether you win or whether you lost, you've done your own part. You understand? I don't want to go into the details of what happened, what played out outside after the day. For me, I performed my civic obligation, which I owe this country, and I satisfied my conscience. I did what my spirit told me to do. I don't know about you. By the way, did you even go to vote? Or were you in this studio?
We at Flow FM were at every single polling unit.
Exactly.
I don't think there's any polling unit in Abia State that did not get a presence of a Flow FM staff. So we're out and about, But how was it at your polling unit? Did the INEC officials arrive early? Because we got a lot of complaints from different people, even up until past 1.
Incidentally, that day I was able to speak to your live studio, your live studio.
Oh, right, nice.
We began around after 11. My polling unit was 004 around Okuta Primary School. We didn't begin on time. And when we started, there was this story of from this letter to this letter, your beavers wasn't ready. So you wait. From this particular letter to the other one, yours is ready.
Yeah.
And okay, Q, let's see what happens. But again, I want to use the word unskilled staff. The staff I saw that day, they did their best, but you could find some avoidable lapses in management, in troubleshooting, and it's also in managing the situation there. I wasn't impressed. But what actually made me very happy that day was my kids were there till 8 p.m. They said they would not leave before the ballot box. I've never heard that English before.
Exactly. A lot of people in some areas it rained and people didn't mind.
Yeah, they didn't mind. I mean, it was quite interesting. And,
I'm asking you this because I want to link it to your topic today.
Yes.
Staying calm in the midst of provocation. Right now, how many things do you think is provoking Nigerians now? I mean, it's a lot.
I don't know, but from you.
Okay, what is provoking you? Is there anything provoking you now?
I don't even understand. Everything is just annoying. You can't lay hands on the money you want to use. You can't do anything. And Pastor Choma is actually on the line now. Yeah.
Okay, for our listeners, we have a guest who is going to be joining us right now.
She has joined us, and she's actually breaking away from her conference.
Yes,
women conference that is going on.
We have Pastor Choma Ibezim joining us virtually right now. Welcome to the show, Pastor.
Thank you so much. And how are you doing?
We are trying to stay calm.
All right. So, Pastor, how was your last week experience at your voting? Did you vote?
I voted. I voted after 9 hours because we were there in the morning and they didn't show up. INEC officials were not there. Then eventually when they came, they said they made a mistake and brought us a different beaver, and so we made up our mind to stay. So we were there waiting. Eventually I voted.
Oh, nice. Eventually you voted. All right. So today on the missing link, we're talking about staying calm in the face of extreme provocation. Right now, as a Nigerian, is a million things provoking different Nigerians. But let's speak for you in particular. What is provoking you right now? I mean, how provoking is it being a Nigerian at the moment?
You know, you don't know how strong you are until being strong is your only option. You don't know how mature you are until that's the only way out. So maturity, one of the characteristics of maturity is emotional stability at every point in time, no matter what it is. I always say that waiting for children taught me a lot of patience. Waiting for years to have a child and then waiting for more years to have a second one really matured me and taught me a lot of things. So this is actually what is helping me. But is it easy? Is it easy to handle? Not at all. I saw myself crying uncontrollably. The presidential candidates are not my brothers, direct brothers. They are not people that know me. But when you see something glaring, when you see something just not happening the right way, and you can't control it physically, because we all control stuff spiritually. So not easy, but handling it well.
Yes, that's a very beautiful one. Okay, so away from the election aftermath, that of course is one of the recent provoking factors for Nigerians.
Are you forgetting
let's talk about the naira. Yeah, I'm about to bring it up now. So right now we are just pawns in this chess between the federal government and CBN. The federal government and the CBN versus the Supreme Court. So I mean, right now, after telling people, the first one was that from February 10. It was going to stop being a legal tender. But then the president came to our rescue and, he extended it until April 10, only for us to hear 2 days ago that the Supreme Court had declared that the old Naira notes is still a legal tender until the 31st of December 2023. And so far, so good. We really have not had any.
So far, so good?
So we've not had any counter attack from the CBN, but we're expecting it. So, what do you have to say about that? Because that's another major provoking factor right now. Speaking of provocation,
I just finished my 4th Harvard program, and this time around, it is power to make impact and be influential. And after that, coupled with my knowledge as a pastor, not just because I'm a pastor, but trying to know my onions in what I do, I discovered that the best way to handle a lot of things is for people with conscience and good character to begin to emerge and become future leaders of the nation. The Bible says in Proverbs 28 verse 2, when the country is in chaos, everybody has a plan to fix it, but it takes one with good understanding. It is just a case of just people playing with people. It's just a case of just people, do they have a say? Or who are they? Can they do otherwise? We are in power, because I don't know what else to say. Yesterday, my bank came to my house to plead because I told them I will not bank with them anymore. How can you stay for weeks? You don't have cash. And they toss you like a jellyfish. Go to the right, go to the left. Is it that we cannot speak up? That's why I like what is happening. I like that a lot of people, at least from now onwards, everybody's going to be aware, sensitive. Everybody's going to be conscious that whenever you vote, you stay right there. You make sure your vote counts. You make sure it is uploaded. Don't just go. So it's not, we wanted to start up some little project for a widow. You know, we couldn't start it because the laborers that you're going to pay are not those who need transfer.
Exactly.
You're paying people for 1,500, 2,000 naira. That project is stuck because we don't have cash. So like I said, you don't know how strong you are until being strong is your only option. So while we wait for something to happen, we also have to be proactive, not cause riots, not quarrel. The spirit of a prophet is under a prophet, control stuff, but then be strategically, knowledgeable and think of the way forward.
Okay, speaking
well, Pastor, now you're speaking like a pastor that you are. For an ordinary Nigerian, Pastor Chioma, for an ordinary Nigerian, at least you are in your conference, the Women Run Conference, and you've met a lot of women since today. When you look at their faces, what do you tell them? I mean, this long grammar, this big grammar doesn't solve the problem. How do you encourage a person?
I was open to them today.
Yeah.
Number one is that the number of women that turned up last year is just like half of these. They were in their thousands last year. But it is a shame and a pity that I had to tell them to bring up 2 seats, one representing the governorship, one representing the House of Assembly, not anymore. And we had to unturn it because it is too much and is enough. So you could see that a lot of people could not because they don't have transportation money.
Exactly.
I even have to stop some people coming. I have to stop them coming from Imo State because I don't know where I'm going to get enough cash to give all of them to pay because the bus driver is insisting on cash and not transfer. So it is that maybe you need to go online. I'm telling you that it got me shedding tears like as though the person.
Okay, so I think you should take it up from where she stopped, right? We're talking about how to stay calm. It's not just about speaking about the chaos.
Yes.
We have to still speak about how to. All right, Pastor, we got you back.
My simple question is, Pastor Chioma, what will you tell someone out there in plain terms? How can you stay calm? I mean, we are all provoked. You wake up in the morning, you're feeling sad about being Nigerian. What are you going to tell that person? I just want you to help us because this program is channeled particularly for the youths, for the young persons. They have shown very great resilience, restraint, but for how long? For how long? So how do they continue?
In as much as we are pained, I also know that 2 wrongs don't make it right. I know that when the elephants fight, the grass will suffer. In all of these things going on, it is us. At the end of the day, it boils down to us. So restrain, but strategically and being proactive to fight your cause is 100%, should be 100% endorsed. Let me tell you one thing that I read some time ago when an artist was told to draw a picture of a peaceful environment, about 5 or 6 of them. So they were told to draw a picture of a peaceful environment. Somebody drew a beautiful serene, the cloud was so good, shooting, everything was calm, the green vegetation and all. And then another person drew a hen incubating her eggs while the thunder and the storm were just striking anyhow. The artist said that is. So peace is not the absence of grievances. It's not the absence of pain. They are there, but I'm in control. Because what they are looking for is what will turn around to affect me drastically, and they're not going to give they're not looking back to your direction. They don't even care what happens to you. So we cannot in a bid to make it work spoil it. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Exactly.
Yes, two wrongs don't make it right. Like I was watching CNN today, interviewing one of the spokesmen of the APC, and the woman was asking, how come the Beavers worked for House of Assembly or House of Rep? He worked for the Senate, and it didn't work. You promised these people, you had 4 years to plan this. I mean, what is this? 4 years to plan it. And then at the verge of uploading it, it got spoiled.
I mean,
and say that again.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, and you're talking to a young man who is out of job and who is out of school and doesn't have a job. You're talking to a man who has children and cannot feed them. You're talking to, so I've never seen Nigerians in such a mature way before. I've never. Everybody is provoked, everybody is angry, but we're not taking away the place of prayer right here.
Exactly.
Because I know that a lot of players have gone in, so it is just like God is like saying, don't worry, I'm going to fight this battle. Just relax. That's what I see. Because is it enough to cause a war? Is there war? There's war already. Nigeria has been in a state of war. Whether it's Cold War, yeah.
Okay. Please, Pastor. Let's
stay calm.
Yes, the 3-letter word is actually very aggravating at the moment. So let's refrain from using it because we're trying to preach calmness. Yes, I do understand totally, and you are very right.
Exactly.
But then again, we have to commend Nigerians. Somebody said, and I quote, they said, Nigerians are one of the most peaceful people in the world. I would totally agree because there's a lot of things that Yes. And I mean, you've talked about strategically handling issues.
The key word is strategically.
Yes, so it doesn't.
So being intentional.
So it doesn't blow out of proportion.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, me and you, that we go suffer.
All right, Pastor, let's have an encouraging word for the youth, seeing as this particular program is the one that targets the youth.
Yes, yeah.
So let us see, and they are the ones who are going to be showing or feigning the most or the highest percentage of provocation.
Exactly.
So let's hear like 1 or 2 minutes of encouragement from you to the youth, especially those who have quote sworn that they would not vote again in Nigeria, forgetting that we have the Giba elections on Saturday. So let's hear some words of encouragement from you.
Staying calm under very serious pressure is the greatest of all superpower. Nobody is more Nigerian than any Nigerian. We are all here. When a father and a mother is fighting and the children are watching, they will want to separate mommy and daddy from fighting because the home is going to be affected. And once the home is affected, they are the ones that are minor and it will affect them more. We've already started exhibiting restraint. Let's do it to the end. But a lot of us had pictures of what happened in our voting centers. Get your materials, intact. A lot of us had knowledge of what actually happened. Get them. Nobody knows who is going to be needing it and who is not going to be needing it. But remember that when two elephants fight, the grass will suffer. In as much as we're trying to make it right, we're not going to spoil it because two wrongs can never make it right. Let's restrain from anything that will make it to aggravate more. But let's know that one of the characteristics of maturity is emotional stability at every point in time.
Beautiful words. Thank you so much, Pastor Chioma Ibezim, for joining us on today's program. We're highly honored to have you. All right.
Well, I'm sure she's still waiting. Let's see if 1 or 2 persons will call us let's hear their reactions. If Pastor is still there, Pastor will hear from them directly.
Okay, all right. You know the numbers to call in, and if you don't, 0808-1826949 or 0811-6052-949, 0808-1826949 or 0811-6052-949. Please, disclaimer, do not abuse any political party or any candidates. Okay, you can call in. There are so many ways to express yourself without throwing foul words around. Please, if you throw it, I will cut the line. Thank you. 0808-1826949 or 0811-6052-949. Okay, it's a lot right now. I mean, earlier today we spoke to the president of the Progressive Abia Youth, and he though he was trying to be all optimistic about trying to encourage. Okay, we have a caller before I
Go
continue the question I was about to ask you. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, good evening.
What's your name? Where are you calling from?
CJ, by the way, you have to be calm. Your voice is like you're hot. Calm down, then talk.
CJ, your blood they hot. Calm down, no, calm down.
I'm calm. Just
Alright.
the network.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah. Yes, I think good evening. Good evening,
Good
Mom.
evening.
Good evening.
Yes, she can hear you. Good evening.
Yeah. Yes, I think if you can remember, there's one of the programs that we organized. We discussed about INEC.
Yes.
And I stated in that program that INEC to help us. Even you are like, I shouldn't accuse them, but the thing is obvious now. But that won't without and learn. Yes, as a preacher, as a telling people should not, back off. People should not discourage. Let us go and vote the right people who are supposed to be there. And the preaching people should come out. We have started building structures. We have started building a new Nigeria. And I'm encouraging everybody, come out and vote on the 11th.
Wow.
People should not be discouraged.
Yes.
Thank you, CJ.
Thank you so much, CJ.
I like that spirit.
Well done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, well done. Those are the kind of calls we need.
Yeah, I remember his comments when we talked about INEC preparations for this election. And he did tell me that, see, they're not going to change. And it was like, I don't want to say his prophecy came to pass. I don't want to say that, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening to you. Welcome to the show.
My name is Loveday. I'm calling you from Omar.
All right, Love Day. Go ahead.
Love, I hope you're calming down.
I'm calm.
All right, go
The
ahead.
only thing where I have to say is that both INEC chairman and the CBN governor, let them remember there is God.
Okay, there
God
is
is there watching everybody. There is God.
Pastor
there
is
is
listening.
God, though.
Because the thing is too much. The suffering is too much.
Okay.
I'm telling you this thing with all my mind, with the bitterness inside my heart.
But Love Day, how have you been able to cope these past days? Because
God
you've been a
is
very
there.
strong. Okay, God. Okay, so let's hang in there and still wait on God. I like the way he said it. Said there is God, though. INEC and CBN.
There is
Pastor.
God. There is God. Pastor, you just heard somebody say there is God. He said he's telling INEC chairman and
CBN.
and the mere fella that there is God. So there is God. Let's hope that they've heard it.
Yeah, sometimes they forget that.
All right, that was a beautiful one. So Onyi, any last words from you?
Well, I just want to add my voice to that of CJ to say that let us not be deterred. So far, so good. If you're able to withstand what happened last Saturday, please do not be discouraged. Don't let anyone discourage. Like Pastor Choma said, nobody is more Nigerian than the other person. This country belongs to all of us. And we must get it right. We've started building some structures. If you're able to do your bit, I do my bit, Pastor does her bit, and Dara does her bit, we'll get somewhere. We may not have what we're looking for. And by the way, somebody's asking, is it really the will of God? Let nobody play God. Just do your own part. Pray to God. Have faith in God. Have faith in this country. Let's hope on God. Pastor.
Let me add something. When people say, is it the will of God? See, the little I know about God, he doesn't make a mistake. He does not make a mistake. He got to a point that it was God himself who told Moses, go and deliver my people. Pharaoh said, if I catch you. And he said that for like 9 times. Wasn't God seeing all of those? Why did he keep quiet? Nobody knew that the Red Sea was waiting for Pharaoh. So I know that God doesn't make a mistake. And how we handle pressure will determine whether we stand or break.
Oh, wow.
The way we handle it will determine. So in all that we see, maturity comes into play. Because it's in maturity and wisdom that you hear God more.
All right. I think the pinnacle of all these talks and discussion is that you should still go out on Saturday.
Again, Dara, it is not a bad idea to exercise yourself. Just take a walk around your compound, around your streets.
Yeah.
It helps you to ease off.
It's therapeutic, actually.
It's therapeutic. Because if you read the Bible from morning till next morning, and you don't decluster, anything go fit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When you're taking the walk, talk to yourself.
Yes.
Like, talk to
Encourage yourself.
aloud.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, a beautiful, beautiful one. Thank you so much, Pastor Chioma Ibezim, for joining us.
Thank you, Pastor. Thank you so very much for living,
Thank you,
for
Pastor.
doing. In short, I don't know how to say it, but you are on a conference and you had to break up to come and talk to us. It's been an amazing time. That shows, that speaks of your person. We don't take it for granted. Thank you so much. The Heart to Build is very, very grateful to you. Thank you.
All right, we're letting Pastor go right now and finishing.
And pray for us.
Yes, I'm finishing up with the program right here. So I mean, you've heard it right here. The 1/2 founder. Don't forget, there's Father Augustino, Reverend Father Augustino B, who
Father
is
is
two,
listening here.
Yes, who is 2/2, and together they came and they built the Heart to Build initiative, who of course are the facilitators of the Missing Link right here, where we speak directly to the youths, the leaders of tomorrow. No
Of
worry,
today.
we go lead of today actually. I don't think
That's
it's the
more
leaders
they
of
vex
tomorrow.
them.
Leaders of today, it is your time has come. It is now.
Exactly.
You will take back what is yours. But you cannot sit in your house and take it. That's the truth. So make sure
Do your
you
own
go
part.
out. Do your own path. Go out. You heard Onyi say her kids waited by till 8 p.m.
Say they will not leave before the ballot
They will
box.
not leave behind.
Before
And
before
please, violence is not the answer. Don't go to the polling unit with weapons.
No.
They will carry you, Sha.
The
Kiri
only,
kiri.
the only power you have is your PVC.
They will carry you,
Yeah.
kiri kiri. Make sure, So thank you so much, Onyi, for this.
Thank you,
wonderful-
Dara. Thank you.
Yes, and if you want to join the Heart to Build initiative, they are an NGO. Don't forget, they are a non-governmental organization and non-profit organization as well.
Exactly.
So they are doing everything from their heart. If you have any resources at all you want to give to them, you want to add, of course, go to their Facebook page. It's Heart to Build Initiative, HEART to the figure BUILD initiative. Send them a quick DM. Of course, they will tell you what next to do. Thank you so much. Until next Saturday.
Thank you. Let me go and dust up my PVC again.
I think we're going to be talking about the aftermath of the Guba election.
Yes,
the
after
next
this
one.
election. We'll do
All
that.
right, have yourself a wonderful,
And
wonderful
stay safe,
weekend.
stay calm.
Stay calm. Kwechiri. Father said
Kwechiri.
Kwechiri.
That is the word.
have a very nice weekend.